Hello everyone, my name is Miss Rosanne Northjack and I work at the Bull Run Regional Library, and today I'm bringing you a book all about Halloween and witches. Today we're going to read It's Raining Bats and Frogs by Rebecca Colby. This book is read with permission by Feiwel and Friends, an imprint of Macmillan Publisher. You guys ready? Here we go. It's raining bats and frogs! That's a very odd day, wouldn't you say? Even for a witch. What does it normally rain? Water. Let's see what happened. Bats and frogs everywhere. Every year, Delia looked forward to flying in the witch parade. This year was no different despite the black clouds hovering overhead. I think it's going to rain, said Delia. It did rain hard, and the witches were wet and miserable. It's raining on our parade, wailed one. Positively pouring buckets, moaned another. That gave Delia an idea. Delia whipped out her wand and began to chant, "It's raining, it's pouring, but raindrops are boring. Change the rainfall on my head, make it cats and dogs instead. It's going to rain cats and dogs." And it did. The witches were thrilled at first. Then the parade came to an abrupt halt. "This will never do," said Delia, and she raised her wand a second time. The raining and pouring may have been quite boring, but cats and dogs, they just don't work. They hiss and bark and go berserk. So change what's falling on my head, make it hats and clogs instead. And the witches were overjoyed at first. They loved the rain of the hats and clogs, which are really cool shoes. Then the parade erupted into a free-for-all. "That's my hat! No, it's my hat! I saw it first! Well, those are my shoes!" Delia sighed. "Oh, what a big to-do!" Waving her wand again, she said, "The raining and pouring may have been quite boring, but hats and clogs just have to go. Inciting fights, creating woe, so change what's falling on my head and make it bats and frogs instead." The witches were ecstatic at first. "Somebody grab a cauldron, it's snack time." But then the witches became even more wet and miserable than before. "Oh, I've been slimed!" "I don't think that's slime." "What should we do?" wondered Delia. Delia had run out of ideas. "Gnats and bogs?" she mumbled to herself. "Mats and logs? Rats and hogs?" Oh. The more Delia thought about it, the more she realized there was one thing to do. What do you think that was? With that, she raised her wand for one last time and chanted, "The raining and pouring wasn't really boring, and bats and frogs just make a mess. They drop and plop and cause distress. So change what's falling on my head back to drops of rain instead." The witches were relieved, and the parade soon proceeded. A little rain never hurt anyone after all, and the longer it rained, the more exciting the parade became. The floats began to float. The marching band learned synchronized swimming. And Delia and her friends tossed water balloons into the crowd. Everyone agreed it was the best parade ever. Until the year it snowed. And that is our reading of It's Raining Bats and Frogs by Rebecca Colby. My name is Miss Northjack. Thank you everybody for joining me here today, and I hope you have a great October and a happy, happy day. I will see you. Thank thank you everybody for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. My name is Miss Nordjack, and I work at the Bull Run Library. And thank you for joining me for this Saturday story time reading It's Raining Bats and Frogs by Rebecca Colby. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye!